I triggered something, but...
I triggered something, but what?
Here we are, Farglow, the place where our disciples become true dragon slayers. And today, the honor is yours. They are quite simple. Seek out the men and women who reside here and benefit from their knowledge. That may sound a bit vague, but don't worry. Farglow will explain itself. You'll have to see for yourself. Don't be so apprehensive. You'll be fine. This is a momentous step in every Slayer's life, but few have fared badly afterwards. Though I should very much like to enter the village again, I am forbidden to do so. Only once in their lives may Dragon Slayers enter it, as disciples. In any case, it would be imprudent to join you. This is a part of the journey each Slayer must walk alone. Not completely, no. After the initiation, we will head back to Rivertown, where the ritual will come to its conclusion. But let's talk about that on the Zeppelin when we head back, shall we? Good luck, Slayer.
I can understand why you'd want to come talk to me, but no. I can't tell you more than what Commander Rhodes told you. Well, the big dragon purges took place during the decade that followed the Great War against Damien, the Damned One. As you know, most Dragon Knights were killed during that period, and the Dragon Slayers became a small group of elite warriors as opposed to the army they once were. Occasionally, a Dragon Knight would surface and the Slayers would head out. 8 years ago, I fought my first. Geldor, he was called. Lord of the Five Spears. We trapped him in the dungeons beneath his castle, so he couldn't take his dragon form. Did his cognomen proud, he did, for many were skewered by his fearsome javelins. In the end, though, my arrows found his gut, and others' swords tore his chest. One, at least, a female. She has left a trail of mutilated Slayer corpses behind her over the years. We'll get her yet, though. She's bound to turn up sooner or later. But it doesn't matter if it takes another century of searching. The last of the Dragon Knights, the betrayers, will be found and will be slain. Best of luck.
Go on, then. Don't tarry. We haven't got all day, you know.
Good luck in there, Slayer. The Zeppelin will be ready when
Takes
you
you back,
return.
doesn't it? This place.
That it does. When I was a disciple, I stepped from the Zeppelin so nervous it made me nauseous.
I was all right until I first saw Coral. How he enjoyed it, too.
the disciple arrives. Let me bid you a fond welcome to Farglow. And I commend your patience. Most slayers loathe being referred to as a pupil. Such a belittling word, disciple is, wouldn't you say, for one who has since the age of 10 been groomed to become the elite of man's warriors. But don't you worry, you'll earn the title of Dragon Slayer soon enough. I presume Commander Rode has been rather cryptic about what you're supposed to do here, and I can't reveal much more. In fact, I have but one thing to add. Morgana is waiting by the waterfall. Find her, and the purpose of this day shall become crystal clear. The Archmage. She's an intimidating woman, to be sure, but pleasant enough in her own way. Her laboratory is at the back of the village, next to the Divine Memorial Flame. Oh, several people, but she'll send you on your way after her part of the ritual. The others probably won't share more than a few words with you until they know you've visited Morgana. As the name says, it's a shrine that bears a flame in honor of the divine. The bowl in which the flame was lit is held aloft by stone dragons. This design symbolizes the burden they carry on their shoulders, the guilt that was heaped upon them when they killed the divine. And you, Slayer.
Welcome to Farglow, Slayer. It's what the imps used to call the place when it was first built. They were used to black and star-dotted skies only, but from then on they saw fires glow from afar. Somehow the settlers learned of the name their hamlet went by, and soon they adopted it themselves. Farglow used to be a small hunter community, until it was destroyed by the Black Ring during the Great War. When the war was over, a group of powerful wizards and warriors chose to build a secret retreat where once the town had stood because of its remote location. Now a handful of villagers live here again. We tend to the houses and do all kinds of little chores for them. In return, we can live a quiet life up here, safe and far away from the evils that roam the lands. Bye, Slayer.
No! To combine that brew with last night's herbal distillation might cause an implosion. Try it anyway. You can be so irresponsible sometimes. That's easy for you to say. You can't die a second time. Good to see you, disciple. I am Morgana, the Archmage of Farglow. Oh, everybody makes a bit of a fuss when a soon-to-be Slayer arrives. We all have our fields of study and a good life to lead, but the village can get a tad dull now and again. But let's turn to the reason you are here, the ritual that will make you a true dragon slayer. To be a slayer is to hate the dragon, but also to understand it. No other order in Revellon takes the old military adage, know your enemy, quite so seriously as the Academy does. To attain this goal, I will infuse you with the memories of dragons. It will make you understand their language, motives, powers, and weaknesses. It will also color your eyes silver, the noted characteristic of the Slayer, which will enable you to see the spirits of the dead. The ritual has a side effect, but nothing can be done about that. The real drawback is this. The spell was not originally designed for the brain of a human, so to make place for it, you will lose your active knowledge of your years as a Slayer. It's unpleasant. I realize that. But a Slayer needs those dragon memories in order to operate. The only comfort is that your powers still persist on a subconscious level, so you'll regain your skills rather quickly. Becoming a Dragon Slayer is a harsh occurrence, but you will become one of Rivellon's greatest heroes. The memories not only give you more insight and knowledge than a man could absorb in a century of unbroken study, they also protect you from mind attacks the dragons perform. Without that, you'd be a puppet doing their bidding. But now, you have equal mental strength, so dominance in combat can be achieved. Quite so. You could call it a perk that comes with the power of the memories. Everyone can see the living dead, of course, those poor souls that have fallen prey to necromancers. But to see the ghosts of those long dead is a precious ability, and will prove useful more frequently than you may think. No, they haven't. Your training has made you a force to be reckoned with, and has shaped a mind that rivals the wise teachers of old. Lesser people will be driven mad by the dragon memories. Only one as arduously trained as yourself can absorb them. Take comfort in the fact that slayers like Rode and Marius have faced the same ordeal and went on to become mighty warriors. Then prepare to become a dragon slayer. And that's that. You might experience some dizziness for a while, some disorientation, perhaps. The journey starts again, my friend. Your path is an empty page ready to be filled with tales of wonder, of adventure. But before you trot out of here in search of dragons and distinction, make sure you meet the veterans here. Alberic, Aravir, and Gawain know more about their trade than anyone you are likely to meet. And don't forget Isabel. The gift she will share with you, aside from the dragon memories, is the most prominent one you'll receive in Foglow. Divine blessing, Slayer. The last ingredient needed to achieve the effect of luminosity still eludes me.
Maybe we could add some fireflies.
That might solve the brightness issue, but wouldn't exactly improve the taste.
What's the matter with you? You look like you've seen a ghost.
Ah yes, there's that famous wit of his. Slayer, meet Toril.
So formal, yet relaxed. Most are chilled to the bone the first time they see a phantom. Most ghosts you'll meet are there because of unfinished business. The strength of their will not to move on until that business is settled is what binds them to the material world. In my case, it was my passion for alchemy. I will not find tranquility until I have fathomed all its innermost enigmas. Could take a while still. Why, the Hall of Echoes, of course. Don't tell me you've never heard of it.
It's a transitional place between our world and the next. Rumor has it your memories are eaten away so that you can enter the afterlife unburdened by the sorrows of this life.
An unnecessary precaution, if you ask me. I have mostly fond memories of my time in Rivellon. You know where to find me.
How is that medicine coming along?
General Luxurious shall soon feel like he was 20 again.
Yes, which is not such an appealing image, knowing his preferences. But he pays good money.
Haven't seen you around here before. Enjoy your time in Farglow.
Don't mind me, Slayer. I just take care of the piggies here. Can't teach you no special magics. Something like that. Me and my husband Tom were the Farglow's pig farmers. Though I'm the one doing the actual herding, he's more the town's cook. I like it that way because I enjoy the outdoors. And Tom, he just likes to stick close to the cask of ale in the kitchen. Bye, Slayer.
You have your silver eyes. Quite an ordeal it must be, absorbing all those dragon memories.
What's that I hear? The sound of a newly stocked coin purse? Let's trade then, Slayer. Oh, music to my ears!
Welcome, welcome. What can Tiresias do for you? New haircut? Different color? Tired of your face? Oh, no. But there are times I feel like a glorified one. I am the illusionist, and should you want to adjust your appearance, just come and see me. But certainly.
I see you have met Morgana. That means we can proceed. Do me a favor and think of something, anything, but don't speak aloud. It's not uncommon to have feelings of anticipation and eagerness, or even fear, when one has yet to face a betrayer. Surprised? Surely you have heard of the gift of mind reading that dragon slayers possess. Maybe you have also wondered how they come by such an amazing ability. The answer is easy. I bequeath it to them. It was a skill given to dragons only until a scroll was discovered that bore the spell. A slayer found it among the ruins of a dragon knight's citadel tower, and we have used it ever since. Of course, it is one of the reasons you are here. Now stand still and look into my eyes. The secrets of all shall be revealed to you. Be aware that strong minds are difficult to read and come at a cost, so you will have to work on your skills if you want to perfect this art. Fare thee well, Slayer.
Interested in archery? I'll tell you all about it if you like. I'm Aravir, a ranger born and bred. Archery is my occupation and my passion, and it could be yours as well. Good for you. I'll cast the ranger spell and give you a bow. When you're ready, Sonia will open the arena for you.
What? Oh, the newborn. Yes, I'm Alberic the Wizard. So, magic, you know, I recommend it and such. I don't have all day. My experiments, they keep me very busy. But fine, go ahead. I'll indulge you for a bit. First of all, the Slayer wizards are no fairy tale cliches. No toad-tickling beards and silly hats. They are warriors, like all the others in the Order. However, their weapons are the physical expression of the powers of the mind. Those who command these forces can vanquish all foes that they literally put their minds to. Of course, even the strongest intellect may be exhausted if used improperly, so it's up to the mage to see that this doesn't happen. If you like, just try not to burn down our enclave, would you? Sonia is near the arena entrance. She'll tell you the rest.
Oh, this is good to know.
Your eyes shine brighter than they did before you came to Farglow, Slayer. Gawain's the name. Old Paladin of the Divine Order. My life has always been that of the blade. It is an art I will teach you, should you want me to. It is an order of paladins, founded by the Divine after his ascension to demigod. We have fought the Black Ring in all its forms ever since, until the Great War and the Divine's death at the hand of a Dragon Knight. Just thinking about it still makes my blood boil. You Slayers do commendable work. Exterminating the betrayers is a just cause indeed. Only one more of the beasts to go, I have been given to understand. I hope you will contribute to its demise. Excellent. I'll give you the warrior powers and a sword. Find Sonia. She provides the live targets around here.
Oh, this is good to know.
Look at you. Not a scar on your rosy skin. You're a newborn if ever I saw one. Sarcasm won't aid you here, Slayer. Only a good dose of combat will. The best thing to do is to get back in the saddle as quickly as possible. Just say the word, and I'll give you something to fight. It's a good way to get started, to relearn moves and skills quickly. As you know, some swear by the sword, others by the bow, and still others by magic. But you were well versed in all three parts, so once you are out on missions, you can combine your skills as much as you like. The most important thing is defeating the enemy. How you do that is entirely up to you. No, you can change disciplines as much as you like. Alberic, Aravir, and Gawain don't mind. you can only have one of the discipline spells on you when you leave the village. Warrior, Wizard, or Ranger. Later you can train all three paths again if you like. Very well. I'll summon you some goblins to carve up. Someone has a new shine in the eyes.
And a frown on the face.
With good reason. It took me years to cast a decent fireball again.
Really? Took me but a few weeks. Then again, I have natural talent galore.
That hurt.
You look more than ready to head back to the Academy, Slayer. But remember, you may only have one of the veteran spells on you when you leave. So choose wisely before you depart.
Finally, you're here. I apologize, but I'll have to extend my congratulations later. Moments ago, we received word. A dragon was spotted in Broken Valley. While this surely is exciting news, the timing is less than perfect. You were supposed to do a ritual that would channel the dragon memories, which is extremely important for your health and that of your surroundings. If we postpone it for too long, you will go dragon wild, and the ones that survive that terrible affliction spend the rest of their lives in deep dungeons, eating their own tongues and clawing out their eyes. Horrible though that prospect may be, the dragon takes precedence, so I hope we'll be able to improvise along the way. I see you're equipped with a sword. You're sure you want to face our foe as a warrior? The destiny of the Dragon Slayers shall come to its conclusion at last. Quickly now, all aboard! Right. Time to start the hunt. Marius, you will lead the preliminary search of the valley, but warn me before engaging the dragon. I will notify the local officials of our arrival. Once you have any information, come and find me and we'll head out. Understood?
Yes, Mom.
Good. This will be a day to remember, Slayers. Now, hop to it. Not so fast, my eager newborn. Your mental state is still highly volatile, so I'm keeping you on a tighter leash. Don't worry, I have an assignment for you as well. Enter the town and ask the villagers about the dragon. Some are bound to have seen it. I'll most probably be in the barracks. The local captains and whatnots always want to talk to Slayers. Makes them think they're grander than the peasant sitters they are.
Shiny. Another one to add to the collection.
Take that!
Weakling.
Slayer, please, up here. I'm trapped up here. Haunted by goblins. They took my grappling hook. Please get it back. Marvelous! Let him have it, Slayer! Great work! The grappling hook is right over there. Good. Finally,
Shiny. Shiny.
grappling hook. Please, throw it up to me. Got it. I'll be down in a minute. Thank you, Slayer. Those goblins would have gotten to me eventually. Normally I can handle them, but this time it were different. We always scout the woods in teams of 2. But we were ambushed by an unusually fierce and organised pack. Didn't make it. He panicked and ran off, leaving me to face them bloodthirsty creeps. I managed to get up the tower, but I lost the grappling hook in the process. That was several hours ago. The coward obviously didn't even warn the other guards. You can say that again. I'll give you the pleasure of confronting him. His name's Peavy. You can find him in the barracks watch platform. I'll inform Captain Rodney. We'll have the little pest in shackles in no time. What do you want? I'm a bird watcher, okay? And since you ain't no bird, you're of no interest to me. I'll do that. Now scram. Bird watching? What an excuse!
That hurts.
Bring it on!
Address me correctly so that you may pass. Polite, but incorrect.
Too easy.
Totems, be praised. We have our sacrifice. Prepare to burn and feast, goblins of the valley.
Feel my wrath.
I could use a potion right about now. Shiny.
Hey, who are you? I mean, welcome. Forgive me, stranger. It's not very often I get visitors. The villagers tend to shy away from me because of my profession. I'm Niberius, an, amateur mage who specializes in the revival of those who have passed away. Well, yes, I suppose you could say it like that. But I don't like to use the term myself. Necromancy is highly misunderstood, and not just an instrument of insane sorcerers. I practice the art in such a way that it may benefit adventurers, such as yourself. I mean, everyone can use an ally, no? What I meant is that the school of necromancy I follow is devoted to the construction of creatures. For lack of a better word, practically, we take various limbs from various dead species and combine them to make the ultimate brother in arms. Not necessarily, Slayer. I, for one, use limbs from creatures that died from natural causes only, and never from humans. If you change your mind, I'd be glad to help you build a creature of your own. Of course, there is, as always, a little problem. The creatures I construct, I just can't keep them under control. They're wild and behave erratically. 4 experiments went well so far, but all 4 ran away somewhere to the south. I have no idea what I'm doing wrong or where the disobedient critters are running to, but if you ever find out, could you let me know? You know where to find me.
shiny.
The altar is covered in strange runes, but not much of it is still legible. You walk away.
Bring it on!
All too easy.
shiny.
weakling.
Hey, my friend. I was just about to head to the tower. But why are you here? Mind you don't take too long. Commander Road doesn't take kindly to slacking, as you well know. Just do whatever it is you have to do, and we'll meet up again soon enough. Bye for now.
brave. shiny. Another one to add to the collection. The door won't open. Another one to add to the collection. Shiny.
Why must we always get stuck doing guard duty?
Yeah, and to think Merrill and his pals are having the time of their lives in the Black Boar right now.
Just quit.
Oh, hello, Slayer. Here. Do you mind doing me a little favor? Wonderful. Please bring this letter to Derek, the blacksmith in the village. But don't tell my husband. It's, private, you know.
Good day, Dragon Slayer.
Welcome, Slayer. Broken Valley is a very quiet little place most of the time, but I won't complain. I don't envy the guards in other places in Rivellon who have to fight marauders each day, and as a soldier, you have all you need here. Barracks, a smith, and most importantly, a tavern.
So good to see you, Slayer. We sent a messenger to the Slayer Academy a week ago, so not very long, but we were impatient. Dragons are no laughing matter if you ask me, so we're glad to have you here.
Lovely weather we're having. Makes a nice change from patrolling in the rain all day.
I hope you'll catch that dragon soon. It'd be the end of Broken Valley should it attack us.
Why do they make us march about the village all day? As if imps would pop out of nowhere if we didn't.
I'm sorry, but I can't talk right now, Slayer. I'm doing my round, see?
Hello, friend. I'm Wellesley, and I always welcome a chat, that I do. Dragons, you say? Yeah, interesting creatures, I'm sure. Never seen one, though. Not by me. I stand guard here all day. Can't very well leave my post to do some dragon spotting now, can I? Nope, as I said, I stand guard right here. A very responsible job standing guard. It's a bit of a family tradition, actually. My father was a guard, and his father before him. Come to think of it, so was his mother. Please come see me any time.
Welcome, Slayer. I'm Keen. Not much, I'm afraid. I haven't left town in weeks. There are guards who have seen something, though. I hope that helps. Safe travels.
Swing those swords, maggots! Faster! Swing them harder!
Oh, Slayer, I didn't see you there. Oh, no, nothing. I was just muttering to myself. What? You know? Oh, no, No, it's just the goblins. There were too many of them. Too many. I'm a horrible man. I deserve no pity. Woe is me.
PV, you are hereby under arrest.
I guess there's no other way. Let me just say, I'm sorry, Quincy.
I'd accept your apology. If you hadn't hoped I'd die out there, so your cowardice would remain a secret.
Take a good hard look at the daylight, PV. You won't be seeing it again for quite some time. Off you go.
Satisfactory outcome. You have my warmest thanks, Slayer. Here's a handful of well-deserved gold. Be careful out there, and make sure it won't become goblin loot.
Good to see you've arrived safely, Commander Road.
Thank you, Lieutenant. How are things here?
As well as can be expected after the dragon sightings.
I have ordered the construction of defences. Soon peace and quiet will return.
It's good to see a new face in the barracks. Yeah, sometimes it seems there are more military men here than inhabitants. That's mostly because the valley, idyllic though it may look, is a really hostile area. You have your bandits and goblins, but also, well, so they say, a crazy wizard. Not to mention the haunted Citadel Tower. Without a strong guard presence, our little town would be a smouldering ruin in the span of a few days. Spares? Oh, I'm afraid not, no. But Dirk sells them at reasonable prices, so if you need anything, go see him. Well, good luck out there.
Slayer, always a pleasure to see you. My arm still stings, but otherwise I'm okay.
A warm welcome to you, Slayer. I am Rodney, Captain of the Guard. Some farmers complain about dead stock, and a few of them claim to have seen a dragon fly over their fields during the night. True enough. We are glad the Slayers are here to assist. The village itself has been quiet lately, but there are always the much-feared outlaws. Check the wanted bulletins to see which criminals we want brought to justice. But beware, there is a reason this scum is still at large. Even veteran guards shy away from hunting them. Well done! Here is your reward, Slayer. Remember, there is more gold to be earned if you manage to eliminate those
What are you coming around here for? Have you not helped me?
I enjoy gloating, fellow. You should try it sometime.
Miserable man. I bet you never felt affection for a thing in your life.
That's right, Tholo. I never even stay for breakfast.
Intolerable. Just leave me be. Slayer, please listen. I'm in desperate need of help. It's me pigs, you see. The new order impounded 3 of them. But they're my pets and were never intended to be eaten. They say there's a famine somewhere, and I don't want to lose me little ones. Oh, bless you, Slayer. The pigs are over at Jackson's farm. Whisper Rosebud in Mark Kevin's ear, and they'll move to a safe location.
Good Lord, not another Slayer. Stop disturbing me, will you? Or I'll never be able to finish. What's that? Oh. I was wondering when she'd... I'm in your debt, Slayer. Dana is finally ready to leave that miserable old peasant. I shall take her away from him this instant.
A real dragon slayer. It's an honor to meet you. I haven't seen it myself, no, but some of the other guards have. Spoke them, I can tell you that.
Hey there. Fine day, isn't it? I was, yes. But now you Slayers have arrived. That changes everything. Indeed. Near the big temple down the valley. I'm sure those great red eyes saw me, but it left me alone. After being that lucky, I'm not leaving town before you Slayers have dealt with the beast. Bye, Slayer.
No time to talk, Slayer! I have to train these pathetic excuses for soldiers! I'm supposed to be training soldiers! Not you lily-livered lack-brains!
You look quite pale, my son. What is it that weighs?
What can I do for you? Can't say I have, no. You could call it that. Roman, he's a priest, would tell you it's the most important position in town. I'd call it the most useless. Broken Valley hardly gets any visitors, and those that do come spend a lot more time in the Black Boar. Yeah, bye.